Good morning! Welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. It is absolutely freezing outside today, you guys. Right now it's 8 degrees out and the wind chill is only like -10. Now that's actually not too bad. Typically our winters, once you get into January, February time frame, a lot of times our negative temps will drop down into like the -20s for the wind chill. But we typically don't get lower than about maybe -5, -10 on the actual temperature. So that's not too bad. It's not like we're in Canada or someplace where it gets like insanely like don't go outside or you will freeze within seconds cold, but still it's really, really cold. And it's actually funny, you can tell which school districts are going to close because of the snow. Like every school district will close if the snow's too bad, but only the school districts who are city school districts tend to close if it's cold. Like all the city school districts are closed right now, even like right where I live, but the rural school districts, like I've explained 800 times, we have a city school district right there and a rural school district right there. The city school district is closed and the rural school district is open because they're like, it's only -8, it's not that cold out. You can still come to school, just put on an extra scarf, you'll be fine. But today we are staying inside, at least for the first part of the day, and just going to be getting our day started. I have no makeup on, and don't ask what is going on with my hair because I have no idea right now. I just threw it up and stuck a bunch of bobby pins in it and called it good for the morning. But the kids aren't even up yet. I'm about to get them breakfast and get them up, and we will see how the day goes. When foundation attacks. So I was just getting ready and putting on my makeup, and my favorite Dream Velvet foundation attacked me. So I'm going to see what of this I can salvage for my face, and then, yeah, clean up. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys my setup for filming because I'm getting ready to film my Sephora Play unboxing. So, of course, my makeup's all done, hair's done, as much as I feel like doing it. And I want to show you guys my background right now. I just have my cute little tree. I have my makeup, a bunch of stuff over there in the corner that you can't see. And I have a candle on. I know it's cliche to have a candle in the background of a YouTube video. The reason I actually have it here is because this is the only area in my office that doesn't get papers piled on it. So it's actually for safety reasons that I keep it back here. But I love this candle. This one is incredible. I have my lights. I know my lighting setup is very, very basic, but it just shows that you can film videos with good lighting with very basic lights. These are just 5 headlamps that I picked up at Target several years ago. The key is in the bulbs, and I have some warmer bulbs and some cooler bulbs. Sometimes I'll have all the heads on, sometimes I won't. It depends on the amount of light I need. And there's my camera set up there, and I have a cord that goes from my camera all the way into my computer so that I can actually use my big desktop as a filming screen, which is really, really helpful because sometimes it's difficult to tell on the flip out screen how your color balance is, how your focus is, things like that, especially if you don't have great eyesight. So I'm all set up and ready to go, and I'm going to start filming. Little squishy marshmallow. So it is really freaking cold out, but we are heading out to get a couple things done tonight. And everyone is fairly well bundled up.
Yeah.
Including the squish. Alright guys, so we are out shopping right now trying to find shoes. We just went to Marshall's and that was a complete fail. Nearly their entire shoe section has gotten taken over with toys, and they had maybe 4 pairs of high heels. So right now we are headed to the mall to see what we can find, and the wind chill is currently -4. But it's 10 degrees out, so it's like a balmy, comfortable temperature right now.
You're sick. Try working in it. You might change your mind.
Well, it's balmy and comfortable compared to like actual temperature being like -15.
We're not talking.
Alright guys, so the mall was a complete and total fail, and we came to Kohl's and they were having a sale, and I found shoes. They don't fit perfect. They are a little bit loose in the heel, so I'm going to have to get some heel cup thingies to try and keep them on. But they only slip like every 4th or 5th step, which isn't bad at all. And right now we are having Mike look at dress pants because he needs a new pair. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. It's kind of hard to show you guys the shoes right now, but they are exactly what I want. They're nude pumps. They are on a platform, but they have a very nice pink tone to them. Peekaboo. You do it. You do it. Cover your eyes. Go. Peekaboo.
Like that.
Peekaboo.
Your head's one way. Maybe it's worth it way.
Peekaboo. Good job. Alright guys, so we are finally home, and it is 10:30. So things didn't go quite as planned, because while we were at Kohl's, I grabbed my shoes and everything was good. And I said, hey, do you want to look at suit jackets? Just in case my husband wanted to grab another one. And we realized he has lost quite a bit of weight the past couple of years since we last bought dress clothes. And his waist has gone down.
Get the last cookie.
I saved it for you. You also have the last piece of,
No, I don't.
You made that this morning?
Yes.
Good. Anyway, his waist has shrunk a ton, so we had to get him new dress pants and a new dress shirt. And that took a minute. So really, I was good. I, walked in, found my shoes. Yes, we had to go, 5 stores first, but it wasn't my fault the mall didn't have any nude pumps.
Well, I had them. You just didn't like them or they didn't fit.
It's not my fault they don't fit. And Charlotte Russe needs to make half sizes. But I found my shoes within probably 10 minutes of walking into Kohl's. And then an hour later...
You have no idea how hard it is to find a dress shirt when you don't actually know what size you are because you've lost so much weight.
Which he knows I'm only teasing him, because when I go jean shopping, it usually takes us 3 days, 20 stores, and a lot of cussing. So I'm not going to show you the outfit we got for him right now, because you guys will see that on the night of the event. But I am going to show you my shoes. They are Lauren Conrad shoes, and I found them at Kohl's for half off, $30, which is really good. Come off, lid. Come off. There we go. And they are really pretty. Now, they're higher than I wanted. These are about 4-inch heels. I wanted about 3-inch heels, but it's what I ended up getting. And they have a platform on them. Kind of like this double, it has a little notch in it. Again, not what I was planning, but they're really, really cute. round-toed, which is good for me. And the heels come in very, very tight. Now, these aren't tight enough. My heels still slip out of like that tiny little gap. So what I'm going to do is get one of the heel thingies, and that should be enough with as tight as they already are to stay in place. These are 6.5s. Normally I'm a 7, 7.5, but depending on the brand, I have to size down in the shoe. And these do have smooth soles. I wish they had pattern soles just for balance and stability, but luckily the night of the party it's going to be raining and warm, so I don't have to really worry about ice or snow all that much. And I just noticed that one of the shoes is damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. One of the shoes looks like it got chewed up. See?
Mm-hmm.
See how it's got the nicks?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure if that's going to be worth returning, though. For as unnoticeable as that is. It's on the inside.
It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at this one, you see how low the stitching is here?
The stitching machine ran high.
The stitching machine ran high, and that looks that way because the stitches are...
The needle, that didn't get chewed up. The needle, sorry guys, that was out of focus. The needle actually punched through the material in 2 or 3 places, and then whoever was doing them corrected and went back out. Thank you. He's really good at noticing little details like that. But honestly, I'm not going to worry about returning them for that, just because I typically don't wear nude heels, but there's the one time of year I have to wear closed-toed shoes. So I'm going to hopefully they'll fit correctly with the heel inserts and everything will be good. And yay, emergency last-minute pasta dinner. Because, again, we live in a town that rolls up the streets here really, really early, and all the restaurants are closed by 10 except for the bars.
Oh, well, now there's always IHOP and Denny's.
But the manager at that IHOP is really creepy.
And the service and the food sucks.
Well, yeah, that too. And I just can't do Denny's. We found a breakfast place we like. It's called Scrambler Marie's. That's where we go now because I won't step foot into an IHOP anymore. Maybe there's an IHOP somewhere that still has good standards, but not around here.